Make Comrade Show with Comrade Lante Oriaki live on Facebook and YouTube. Like us, follow us, and be the first to know. This is the Comrade Show. Make Comrade Show with Comrade Lante Oriaki live on Facebook and YouTube. Like us, follow us, and be the first to know. This is the Comrade Show. Make Comrade Show with Comrade Lante Oriaki live on Facebook and YouTube. Like us, follow us, and be the first to know. This is the Comrade Show. Make Comrade Show.
Yes, very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you're joining us from. This is the Comrade Show, and my name is Comrade Lamte Oriahi. We are having a live update from Edo State, Benin City, Nigeria to be precise, where the team of the Comrade Show volunteers and the engineering team, the solar engineering team, they are right now at Debekeme Street at Ugbiokho, where they are installing some unit of street lights. And as customary, we normally come live to give updates of what is going on. Yes, can we speak with Comrade, please, to give us some updates? Comrade Omo.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching. We are right here at Debekeme Street, Upper Ekenwan Road, Ugbiokho of Benin City, where we have come to install 7 units of the solar power street lights, and our donors have opted to be anonymous right here. Recall that we were here some few weeks ago where we came to install 2 units in this area. Today we are giving 7 additional units to the 2 that is already on ground, making it 9 on the total. And we have been reliably told that it's going to be a continuum until the entire street is lighted up. Thank you.
How long is this street?
The street is very long. It should be almost a kilometer or more.
And by estimation, how many lights will take the entire street?
25 lights.
25.
Yes.
Okay. So
that is additional 20 to the one that has already been done.
Okay.
If we
can we see some of the lights and see the inscription and all those things? Okay, let me just quickly remind our viewers that the donors of these lights have actually opted to be anonymous, and that is why names are not inscribed on the lights. But the important thing is that from this evening, this area is, of course, going to wear a new look, because the impact of these lights would have been hugely felt, as it were. When are we starting installation, please?
Yes, it has started already. We've already done the entire coupling of all the lights. What we are doing now, where the standing posts will be erected. We want to start by erecting the standing post. We have about 3 to erect, after which we will now go for the hanging posts. So what we are doing now is digging.
Is digging. Can I see the process, please? So, viewers who are joining us, please do well to share our broadcast because what we are doing right now is giving updates, on this solar powered project, street lighting in Edo State. You recall that we started this program around December of last year, and so far, on a regular basis, we've been working. And of course, I want to express a huge gratitude to Edo people all across the world who have been making donations, donating these street lights, and they are the light angels. Okay, we can see the guys are digging right now. This is where at least one of the poles is going to be sighted, and of course, suffice to state that we normally hang most of these lights on existing electric poles on the ground, but in areas where there are no electric poles, of course, the engineers do come with poles as well, and we just stand the poles all around. And so I am pleased. I am pleased that since this project started, in December, we have done over 400 lights across the state. And of course, the Comrades show is not taking glory for this. The people who are the heroes of this project are the donors of the light angels, we call them. And of course, we are very pleased and happy that we have lots and lots and lots of them. Of course, they keep this project going. People keep donating light to their streets, to their neighborhood, to their communities, and stuff like that. And ours is to facilitate the process. And as often as possible, we always do well to come live like this to give updates on some of the areas, particularly when we were able to connect. Day before yesterday, the team, they were at various places across, Benin. Unfortunately, I was not available to join them live and all that. So I think, like I will always say, that what is happening is that we are joining hands with the Edo community to build Edo State, to improve the lot of Edo people, to complement what government is doing and what we hope and expect government to do, and of course to make our contributions. And so what you are seeing is Edo people coming together to directly impact the system. This is Modakeme. How do you call it straight?
Debekeme.
Okay, Debekeme Street in Ugbiokho. And again, it's important for credibility's sake. Debekeme Street, yes. Ugbiokho quarters. It's important that we do this that we are doing. The reason is because we want what we are doing to be verifiable. It's important. We install these lights. You can always go there and verify whether they are there and all that. Of course, it's our own way of reporting, giving account of our stewardship as far as this matter is concerned. So for those who may be watching this for the first time, it is the Edo Street Lighting Project, a program initiated by the Comrades Show and the team of the Comrades Show in collaboration with many Edo people all across the world who are donating lights. And for those who probably do not know, these lights are solar powered lights. They require a few hours of sunlight during the day, and at night, they power through. Importantly, it's essential to understand that light is very key to security and to economy. And in the light of what the status quo is right now, particularly with issues of security, we believe very strongly that the entire Edo State need to actually wear a good look, a good lighting look, as it were. And that is why we have keyed into this project to keep on doing this project. But I want to sincerely appreciate, the donors of these lights, this particular stretch of the road, who have committed themselves to contribute to change, in their own neighborhood, and we are very pleased. I would have loved to read out their names. Unfortunately, they have said they want to remain anonymous and all, and I think that in itself is very noble. They just don't want their name to be mentioned, but they are making their contributions. And so everywhere many Edo persons, wherever we are, I want to encourage every one of us, if we could, you understand, we believe in it, in the change that we seek. Let us contribute light to our neighborhood. It must not be done by the Comrades show. This is a good thing about it. But provided you are making that contribution to impart, the system. Donate light to your streets. You could donate light to your own community, your village, and you can actually donate light like some people have been doing in recent time. They donate lights, in commemoration of one, event or the other, and all of that, or in remembrance of, some deceased, parents and family members, or to even mark the birthday of a parent or something, and all of that. So this is why, these are some of the, areas that we can actually, impact the community through. You understand what I'm saying now? So at the end of the day, the bottom line for us is that we are all joining our hands together to move Edo State forward, and this for us is key. This for us is very important, and so we want to encourage everybody to try to see how we can make, our contributions in this light. It's important so that a do of our dream, definitely will be a reality. While the team is digging and preparing ground to, of course, install some of these street lights, I just want to play an excerpt from the team, the leader of the volunteer team, Comrade Amieye. I did make some commentaries. I think day for yesterday when they were out and about Edo State, Benin City most especially, installing street lights as well. Let's hear from the comrade.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching across the globe. This remains the unmistakable voice of Comrade Amieye Omoroge, and we are at Jimade Street of Giwamu, where we have come to install some units of the solar power street light, courtesy the Comrade Show project. This particular light is made possible by Princess Enibokun Osagai, who have donated this. We've equally been at Idaosa Street of Mission Road today to install some lights. We are equally at Uwasota to install some lights as well. And all of these lights today is made possible by our big sister from Canada, Princess Enibokun Osagai. God bless you as you keep contributing your own quarters towards lighting up the entire Edo State. Comrade Amieye Omoroge.
Yes, that's Comrade Amieye Omoroge, and by the grace of God, I want to say that the project is ongoing. The Edo Street Lighting Project. Edo people, I sincerely want to encourage us, for those who can or who are willing and who believe in this. And I must establish this, okay? We are provided a structure and a platform through which this can happen as easy as possible. However, I will insist that even though you do not want to do it through the Comrade Show, it's all right, But I think the point is that, it's important, it's expedient, particularly looking at the time we are in right now, for us to make contributions towards, our communities. I mean, I've had people call me to say they want to donate lights to the streets where they grew up. Let's try as much as we possibly could. This is very impactful. I am happy. I can tell you, I have lots of footage from different parts of Edo State. I told you we have done over 400 lights right now. Different people have been calling. A lot of people call to appreciate, to say thank you for for this whole structure that we have created and all of that. And Edo people are keen into these things, and people are expressing serious gratitude. And the thing is, the good thing about it that the program is not restricted to Edo people in the diaspora alone. We have had some Edo brothers and sisters right in Edo State who are making contributions, and of course we want to encourage everybody as much as possible, because if we are able to get this thing right and Edo State is well lit, okay, there is no way we are going to complain of insecurity the way we are doing right now. And for those of us, there are brothers and sisters of us who believe that government must do everything. I tell you the truth, we have come to an era where some of us, even if, the resources of state, has, been judiciously used for the benefit and interest of Edo people. Um, there always will be areas where people need to voluntarily make contributions towards improving the lot. Our state is in a very special, position, special in the sense that a lot is going on in Edo State, and some of us believe right now that one of the ways we can begin to make the change is key into areas like this. And apart from just lighting, there are so many areas where we can make contributions towards making Edo State a better place for all of us. You understand? We just choose now that we want to start doing something about lights, about street lighting in Edo State. And of course, gratitude to all Edo people, all the wonderful light angels we've had, okay, who have been making massive, contributions, from towns to villages to areas, different kinds, of different kind of areas and all of that. And look, man, they are the true heroes. You understand? And for those who are able to believe in this project, part with their resources, you understand, to get their environments lighted, believe me, they are the true heroes. We've been everywhere. I want to show some footage of some of the areas that we've been to, the transformation that have that is currently embracing some of these areas. The people are happy. Everybody is happy, and these things are not done directly by government. Even though we are proud to say that the government of Godwin Obaseki helped to inspire the idea, based on the fact that this is a governor who has actually called on the Edo people to look at areas that they can key into, and of course make contributions towards those areas. We have images, we have so many images really of huge transformation taking place in Edo State and all of that. Courtesy this program, various streets across the state as we speak right now. Okay, they are lighted at night. Enoge Street, we've got 26 or 27 lights right there. The place is hugely transformed. We've been to several places, name it. And Igboro is right now a big story and all that. And we are glad that it is not government that is doing this. It is done because people came together. Because Obama has said, I respect Obama a lot. He says that when imagination is joined to common purpose, everyone will truly, be available to fulfill their true measure of happiness. And exactly this is what we are doing right now. We're trying to join our imagination with common purpose so we can get things like this going and all that. So Edo people, wherever you're going to be watching us from, whether you're watching right now, you're going to watch later, my humble appeal is that let us see the Edo developmental project as a collective one. We stand on a very good ground to hold government accountable with what we are doing, and we'll continue to hold government accountable. But while we are holding government accountable, we equally want to hold ourselves accountable. So be a light angel today, contribute to lighting up Edo State and all of that. Use whatever you have, okay, to improve the lot in Edo State. It doesn't matter where you are across the world. The important thing is the Doma will say, "Oh wow, wow, we cannot live in the diaspora and forget where we come from." Some persons have called me to say, "Man, thank God that they're not there again." somebody who said in your family, all of them don't come out from Nigeria. So whatever happens there, not be in business anymore. But it is not so for very many of us, you understand? Because at the end of the day, no matter no matter the kind of passport we hold, whether it is the red European passport, British passport, Canadian passport, American passport, Japanese, whatever passport you hold, at the end of the day, if you are from Edo State, you are and always be from Edo State. So at the state of Edo State is not a proud one for many of us. You understand? And this is why I believe very strongly that some little effort, effort that will not change too much in our lives can help make a difference, no matter how little it is. And that's why I'm appealing. I always do. That we can always find a place, to key into as far as Edo development is concerned. I'm saying this because it's exactly what it is. You understand what I'm saying now? So it's a humble appeal that we come together, and get Edo sorted. So Edo people, wherever you are, please join us. Let's be part of, building Edo State together. Let's be part of making Edo a better place for all of us on our collective account. Let it not be that if government not do them, nobody is going to do it. You understand what I'm saying? And all of that. Every effort we make brings some transformation. Every effort, no matter how little the effort is, brings some transformation. And I can tell you, from tonight, these lights we're installing right now, okay, they definitely will make a huge difference in this area. The people, inhabitants of this particular area, they will feel a lot more confident. They will feel more secure. Those that have economic, activities, across this particular stretch, okay, they will be happy, because at night, whether there's a NEPA light or BEDC as they call them right now, or there are none, this area will be lighted because these are solar powered, lights. You understand that we are installing around here right now. So at the end of the day, the what's it called? The glory, so to speak, for me, it goes to the people who are donating the lights. You understand the picture of what I'm saying? They are the honorable people, really, as far as I'm concerned. So let us be honorable. Let us find our own space within, the entire space in itself and make our contributions. So I strongly believe in this, and that is why we are involved with this. And we are going to keep this project on for as long as we get the lights coming in. We keep installing, because now till the next 100 years, if governance in Nigeria remain the way they are right now, okay, Edo State will be suffering light issues now that 100 years. But we don't want to see that happen in the next 10 years, within now the next 10 years. And so we are going to pressure government. We're going to encourage government. We're going to do everything with government for government to do what they need to do. Look at those areas. And that is why I'm still looking to get Matthew Debekeme, Senator Uroide to this program, because we are encouraged by what he's doing as a senator, part of his own constituency, what's it called, allocation and all of that. The man has been lighting up areas across those states. He's been providing transformer in some areas where they have had issues with light and all of that. And so I believe that, there are well many individuals who could actually deploy, what God has blessed them with, part of it, to make it do better. You understand? Now, while we are doing what we are doing within our own belief, you understand what I'm saying? Then we will stand a good ground to hold government accountable, ask government to do what government needs to do. And that is the truth of the matter. I can tell you the truth. Edo State governor, not government now, the governor has, of course, promised, not even pledged, promised that is going to light up Edo State reasonably. And so the thing what you see us do right now is that we are key into those areas. We probably do not expect government attention to be beamed. Only God knows for how long? You understand what I'm saying now? But so this is areas where we encourage our people to key into. Let's provide light, for these areas and get Edo moving. You understand what I'm saying now? And the areas that these lights have reached, they've been impacted positively, and that is the truth of the matter. So, Edo people from across the world, it is the Edo Street Lighting Project. We are involved in it from the Comrades show stable, but it's in collaboration with all many Edo people. And for those who may not know, when you donate a light, you become a light angel, a light angel. And in recent time, we have given our own certificate of appreciation to our light angels, so far. And it's been very glorious, you understand? Because at the end of the day, the effort for people to part with resources to say let's put lights across our streets, it's a strong belief in the idea that when imagination is joined to common purpose, we can all truly fulfill our true measure of happiness. And that's exactly what is happening here. You understand what I'm saying now? People have come to believe, and they've come to believe that all of us must come together to build our state. And that is why we are fronting for this program. That's why we are involved strongly with this program. And that is why we are encouraging Edo people from across the world to be part of this program. Choose areas, particularly in their neighborhoods, their areas where they build their houses. Some people have said they want to light up, what's it called, where they grew up, the areas where they grew up, and all of that as a contribution and all of that. So Edo people, my own, what's it called, advocacy, it's for us to, join hands together to build the Edo of our tomorrow, the Edo of our desire. This can only happen only when we come together, only when we understand that development and growth is not exclusive. It's not the exclusive reserve of government alone. Of course, government is there to serve us as a people. We are here to hold government accountable as much as we possibly could every now and again. But while we are doing that, we are equally proud and happy that we are keen into aspects of the states where we are making contributions towards developing Edo State. So Edo people from across the world, it is a humble appeal from the stable of the Comrades show that there's a lot that we can do, so much difference we can make towards making Edo a better place for all of us. Edo, whether we agree with it or not, Edo must be better than what we have right now. Edo must improve. I have, of course, engaged with that challenge personally. I have challenged the government of the state. I have challenged the Edo people all across the world to see how we can engage with the process of collectively building Edo State. These projects, we've maintained some level of consistency as much as we could to keep it going. The consistency we have maintained is born out of the fact that if we choose to remain neutral, nothing is going to go on. So we chose to be deliberate in what we are doing, and that is why you see the team right now. They are working very hard to get these installations going, and I can tell you for the brothers and our sisters too, who have sometimes called on me to say, comrade, why are you doing this? This is supposed to be the government. I very much agree with you. But the truth of the matter is that the way those states at the moment, of course, I can tell you for sure that we cannot put our arms and say, if government not done, it should not be done, and all that. So this is the program. The Edo Street Lighting Project is ongoing right now. The place we are right now is Debekeme, to Ugbiokho quarters and all of that. So, of course, from the images you see right now, you can you want to verify our activities. You can get Runtown, and you can get them verified, and that is why we have inscription. When you donate a light to us, we inscribe your name on the light. This is deliberate. It's because we want to equally use to encourage other people, to emulate this and all of that. This is key to us. For those who may want to know, each unit of this street light is 45,000 naira, and of course we have at least 2 years guarantee, which we are discussing with our engineers right now. We'd like to extend to 5 years and all of that. I'm sure that we are going to break through with that, which means that for these lights, okay, there are guarantees, okay, and all that happens is whatever happens at any time is for the everywhere we go, we always leave our contact, and of course the donors have my contact. It's for them to just call me at any time. Anything is wrong with any of the lights, and the team is asked to go there, and of course to take a look at it and all of that. So the light themselves, they are durable lights. Okay, we've got the guarantees, and of course we've been working since December 24th last year, and so far so good. Edo people, women Edo people have raised, all across Edo State. We've been to every part of Edo State. We can count that we have done over 400 lights donated by Edo people, and so I am proud of these Edo people with their willingness to contribute towards Edo development. And so you are out there, you could equally be part of this. Be a light angel today. Donate some lights to your community. Donate lights to Edo State. Donate light to the areas where you grew up. Let's build Edo together. Inside media, and committing our time to things that are not actually advancing our interests as a people. I think we could actually look for our own space within the system and commit our time to it, and of course get things going. When something is good, this is one thing I came to find out. When something is good, Edo people are willing to commit themselves to promoting good things. And so, please, Edo people, from wherever we are, let's be part of this process. Let's build Edo together. For those who may want to go to Debekeme Street in Ugbiokho to go and look at this, you can. You want to go to Edo Street to go and see what has happened there, you can. Edo Street is off Sample Road, just by Mandela's, right? Okay. You want to go to, what's his name? There are different parts, I'm just trying to remember some few of them right now. Anigboro Street in Uselu, we've been there. Obungbe, we've been to Elwi Village. We've been to somewhere in the Sandland as well, and all of that, all across the state. We've been everywhere, and so it's huge gratitude to the Edo people who are making this possible, and of course it's great gratitude to the volunteers of the Comrades show. I have never in my life seen people this selfless. Their commitment is exceptional. I mean, if I don't speak publicly about them, I cannot definitely be happy with myself, because the truth of the matter is that as much as our own light angels are doing excellently okay, to key into this project of building Edo State, what my volunteers, the commercial volunteers, have been doing is enormous. The selflessness is, in fact, is next to none. I have never seen. I'm so proud, I'm happy, I'm glad that we have a team of people who believe so much in change in Edo State and being part of the process. And on that note, I want to say I am thanking Chris Owanina. Chris Owanina donated about 8 units of street light to his own street. That's a unity of Agen Road by Agen Aluminium in Ugbiokho. We did that project last week. Yes, last week. Chris Owanina, I want to thank you. You are a wonderful light angel. But apart from that, Chris, a day or 2 days after, called us and sent the Comrades show, some amount of money, to support the project, to support the volunteers. And I want to say, Chris, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The volunteers, they are happy. We are pleased with that support, that you've given to the team. And of course, your belief in this project is a testimony to the fact that if we are able to come together to chase change in our community, change definitely will come. So, Edo people from across the world, wherever we are, I want to, call on everyone, to look inwards and look at areas where we can all join hands and build Edo State together. With honesty of purpose. Because Edo where ahia holding and we care with the cleanness of heart, it's something that we can do. So I will encourage us. Let's key into making this our Edo State a much better place for all of us. The funny thing about it is that these areas that we're installing lights, I have no direct connection with any of these areas. I have no direct connection. But the important thing is these areas need transformation, and we can help make our contributions towards the transformation. And that is what we are doing. And so a clarion call to all Edo people to key into this project is a step in the right direction. So the whole idea is, let's build our state together. Let it be on our collective, what's it called, service, as it were. Yes, can I talk to the comrade to bring me up to date with speed? Comrade, can you bring us up to date with speed, sir? Yes, what are we doing now? Where are we? And give us up to date with speed so that we can round up this program soon.
We have erected the standing post, the 3 standing posts. We are at the last standing pole right now. So from there, we'll now commence hanging the remaining 4 on top of the existing poles. So that's where we are at the moment.
Thank you so much, my brother. Much appreciated. Yeah. Thank you so much for your service. Comrade, I spoke about Chris Owanina a while ago, yeah. Because he did send the comrade show some support. Yes. And supported the volunteer team. What would you say to him?
A very big thank you to Chris Oranina on behalf of the entire volunteers here on ground. We appreciate so much. We weren't expecting it, but we are so grateful. It indeed went a long way. Thank you very much. We appreciate.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. So, all right, comrade. Thanks a lot. Carry on. Please, can you take your camera to the ones you have already, of course, installed? Let's see what you have. Okay, this is one of the posts now. Okay, they are here to actually put the granite there. So it suffices to state really that, look, for this project, we install these lights on electric poles normally. But when there are no electric poles, we equally provide our own poles and put them independently on these poles. So at the end of the day, the price of this is still 45,000 naira. It is the deal we're able to strike with the engineering team. You understand what I'm saying now? So instead of them charging us extra for poles, we're able to strike the accord to say, man, prices cannot change. Well, I cannot come out to say it is XYZ for this light and XYZ for that light. So you pay 45,000 per a unit of street lights, and of course, the team is there. And of course, we want to encourage everybody. Let us see how much contributions we can make. If you are there too, there's we have had a number of persons too who have done that. As I speak with you right now, we are looking at the possibility of going to light up Uwa Market, Uwa Market Street. So we equally support the market, the traders right there. you know, the lights that we are looking to provide there, okay, they are lights donated to us by individuals. Well, just put it anywhere, because we have our own statewide program where we identify areas and, of course, determine the number of lights we want to put in those areas and go and install those lights in those areas. So we are looking at our market as a possible place that we can light up, you know, very soon, based on the number of lights we have received from, you know, Edo people across the world. So I want to encourage you, if you are there, you know, you probably don't have a particular area in mind. You want to give the Comrades Show 1 unit of street light to add to what we already have, so that there are some areas we go to, they just say, okay, they are donating 9 street lights. By the time we get there, about 12 street lights will take the entire road. What we just do is we just add 2 more street lights from the ones given to us freely by people. You understand what I'm saying? To just complete that street, because every street fully lighted is -1. You know, we move on. There are so many streets across Edo State. Too many. You understand what I'm saying? It's become a case of Inwe we hear a lot of boom. This is the case. You understand what I'm saying? So Edo people, many Edo people, this is not exclusive to Benin speaking people alone. Ishans, Afemais, our brothers from Auchi and all of those Edo North, from Edo Central. Please, let's key into it. Let's light up our own communities. Let's make it better. Today, Ishan land is really very much in the news when it comes to insecurity. You know, I believe lighting, you know, the entire Edo Central, you know, which is Ishan land, can help make a huge difference as far as this whole program is concerned. So, Edo people from across the world, it is a humble advocacy, a humble appeal to all of us. Let us make Edo a better place. Let us contribute to the development of Edo State on our collective account, so that it will not be a case of where, like some people are saying, government or nowhere. It's thought to be done by government. If government not do them, why should we do it? It's for us, it's a very myopic way to look at it, because at the end of the day, if some of you are born in Edo State, some of you are probably in your 40s, and you still hold this kind of view, it will be unfortunate, because at the end of the day, what we have seen time and again is because governments have not really deployed that will to do everything. And so let us do what we can while we hold government accountable to doing what they need to do. So on that note, my people, I just want to say a very big thank you to everyone who's joined us. We've not had much traffic for this broadcast. Let's share as much as we can, and let's equally preach the gospel. You know, the gospel of change, particularly with these street lights across different parts of Edo State. So on that note, my people, I want to say a very big thank you to all of us that have been part of this, you know, broadcast. It's a Edo Street Lighting project by the Comrades Show in collaboration with many Edo people all across the world. We are right here at Debekeme Road in Ugbiokho, upper, Ekenwan area. And so the prayer is ongoing. We'll continue with this project as long as we are still getting the light. So, Edo people, yes, we don't intend to make this long. We got to actually come to round off at this point. I want to say a very big thank you for those who have found time to be with us. A very big thank you to the light donors who have said for this particular road they want to remain anonymous. I want to thank you very, very much for your very wonderful gesture, for contributing, to change. Even though it's your street, the people are going to be happy for tonight. And by the grace of God, Edo State is moving forward on our collective account. On that note, my people, it's been the Comrades Show. My name is Comrade Lamte Ikmomusa Oreahi, and it's been the Edo Street Lighting Project by the Comrades Show. I'll see you again, and until then, I want to say bye for now and have a blessed day. Bye.
Comrade Lamte Oriaki, live on Facebook and YouTube. like us, follow us, and be the first to know. This is the Comrades Show. Make Comrades Show with Comrade Lamte Oriahi, live on